greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep low wide open for big yardage, maybe 6 points too.
Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And here we go in mile high. Xavier Gibson now to return. A decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. Now be led out by the former first rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the last team memory, there's no question about him walking off that field with an offset stage. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 34. It's complete. It's Javonte Williams. That tackle's been just beyond midfield at the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for the Denver first. Nix from the gun. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they face 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Shotgun snap to Nix. It's him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 4th down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Come out Boyd. He puts some air under it. Deep down the middle it goes. And the test for a verdict. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Gets him running up there and he'll drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Oh, he got some air under this one. Deep down the middle. Great feeling look for it on 3rd down. Didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. No return on that punt. And the Broncos get set to take over. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now Nix. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Nix. Walker holds it in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. There's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Play action with Nix. Dump off to his fullback. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes ended in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
They'll throw it again. Nix. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Here we go, third, less than a yard. He's got it on the bootleg. Pressure's waiting close. Touchdown, Denver. Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this fly. Evans now to return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Rams and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And as we work our way through this regular season, you can see he's currently sitting in the top 5 of the league in passing. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So it'll be second down. Looking to the air here.
Bro, what the fuck?
It's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos will take over.
Look where this nigga threw the ball at, bro. You threw the ball behind my nigga, and I'm leading the pass.
First interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Rams take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that move right there. That throw looked destined for 6. Instead, it's intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Yardage with a new set of downs.
Damn well he ain't
When you
supposed to
call
be in
that
there.
first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kinds of yards. They'll take that every single time.
They'll run here on first down. Broke through the tackle. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we reach the end of the first.
Derrick Henry, no, he wasn't supposed to be in there.
Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at second and pretty short. Henry running to the left.
Why is this nigga in the game?
Gain and a...
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more, and when they're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something who's going to be a lot bigger if that back remains hungry. Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Nigga blocking my receiver, bro.
To throw. He sends this 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. So here comes the Bronco offense. And things are looking good to snap that 3-game losing streak that they came in on, Brock. They've got the lead here. Next off the play action. Finds a seam down the middle. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Still on the move, comes to the line for first and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Mims with the grab. He's tackled after getting this to the...
Like, what the fuck is this nigga doing, bro? This nigga got hooked. Why the fuck is he going out there?
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Offense set for a first and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Weston holds in by Likely. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. It's third and 8. Need to get a jump here. Here's Nix to throw. Finds Mims. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. Jake Bailey on the punt. And he's getting a call for the second time this game. He put too much juice into that one.
As always, man, get screwed over. First fucking half.
The Rams returning
Watch second half, niggas gonna come out lights out.
And he's been a frequent visitor to the end zone over the first couple of months of this season. Right now, actually leading the league in rushing touchdowns. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Going to the ground again on first. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. It's the Rams, who have it second and 9. They go play action here. Up for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Throwing now on play action. Pulls it up to 7. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. They're running again. And he won't count for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. They've held it out twice. Here we go. Third goal. Throwing from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams earn the chance to tie before halftime. Point after converted from Carney. And the Rams tie this game 7-7. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Sending the tight end in motion left. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the third quarter underway. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Here's Carter on the return. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. The Rams. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Here's the one back of the handoff. A small 4-yard chunk there. Sent down by Cody Barton.
You know, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it's a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
From the 29. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Gotta read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you gotta react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
To the air, third and long. Just got it away before the hit. It doesn't matter, it's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Here comes him, making his way out now. Then Evans, they want to kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he'll have his fair catch right along the 25. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Air football coming up. Denver set to take the field on offense. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. Second and 13. Into the hands of Likely. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stop that time by Antonio Johnson.
He's just one of those guys. Kate, even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
The defense calls a timeout, and that's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On third down, here's Nix. That was too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. He sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And the Rams will take possession. We set him down for him at the 38. Throwing now on first down. His pass caught by Nakua. He's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Trying to work quickly now. Man in motion here. Second and 3. He just got away to play. The pass lines up incomplete. It's going to be Play action on first down. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's got it. And that's a play out for it for a touchdown. The Rams take a third quarter lead. Cardi with the extra point. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Gibson now, it's return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Well, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going on first down, Nix. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Now Nix. Here's him holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. In a stack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17. Williams now on first and 10. They try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, that's a run that's ho hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down. Next from the gun. He throws the first one, and they're going to bring him down at the 36. Drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. Going with there. Looks like about 6. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. The timeout now. Staff out to attend to an injured player, and that's Javonte Williams shaking up. We know he's dealt with a big injury before. Hopefully nothing serious this time. No straight fly from the aircraft. The problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Shotgun snap to Nix. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Punting unit out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. The offense returning to the field now as we can look at their wideouts. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They've ripped up 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. This one falls incomplete. Loadup finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down. Look to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Letting just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And once again, they can't connect.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered fade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a booming. in the end. And it'll be their football. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Taken in by Likely. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. Just one. Second and 6 coming up here. Plowing up the middle. He's going to go down right along the midfield side. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's into the hands of Franklin. And he's short of first after a mile gain.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. This finds Likely. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. After a good pickup, their setup was 2nd and short. From the 23. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw it. Intercepted in the end zone.
They're gonna let him bring me out there.
Interception of the season.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the
They're gonna let him bring me out there.
Thursdays, Fridays, even
Why did nigga push me out there?
because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
On 1st down, they'll run. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down. 1st down, and they go right back to it. He's up again. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it brings up an LA 1st down. They give it to him again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. But we talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you can feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will. And you don't walk away from it. If they can't
You got a ball just floating in the fucking air, bruh.
That one vehemently sliding away. And it's going to be
99.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. It's complete to Cole. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Handoff on their shorts. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Rams leading by 7. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Back to the well again. He'll have it down to the 44-yard line. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ballgame. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Oh, look at this. He set up the throw. And he's able to take this one down to 25.
Daddy, he went jumped off the bed and broke the line.
Okay. Get out. You did it.
He went jumped off the bed and broke the line.
You did it. All of y'all getting the ass whooping. Get out. I don't care what you say. Every one of y'all about to get it. Every one of y'all about to get it.
Oh, the man over here getting working.
Setting up to pass. He'll dump this one off to his running back. Complete. Hit there. No. Nice for me to change that time. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running. He did. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first. He'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
His cut gotta get stitched up because when you open it, it's blood coming out.
Why is it open?
There's 11 seconds remaining.
No, that's
Go,
not
go,
terrible.
go,
It's
go.
more difficult if you try to get aggressive downfield. I love pushing the ball down the field, but the windows and the throwing lanes aren't there long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be on.
Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
So many coaches love third downs and they practice them so much. And why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute to convert on these third downs.
Need this to force overtime.